and 10.
We are coming to you live from Atoka Field. Brad Bentley, Chad Fielding, and Bobby Alexander with the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. And again, good kickoff return is going to put Davis on the Atoka Wampus Cat side of the field already. So nice return there. It's going to set Davis up at about the 44-yard line. So 1st and 10 for the Wolves. Wolves are going to come out, it looks like, in that flex bone look again. They're going to motion into more of a traditional wishbone with a heavy set to one side. Handoff's going to go to Rawls, it looks like. But again, looks like there's a flag that came down early there. So they're going to call offsides on the defense here. So that's going to set up, let's see if where we set here. So, again, thank you for joining in. Sorry we're coming on a little bit late here, Chad, but, again, a beautiful stadium, nice place for football. Couldn't ask for better weather.
Gorgeous facility. Nice to be inside this week. And not
it is, yeah. We're not fighting that wind up on top of the press box tonight. No. So, Wolves now facing a 1st and 5 here. Again, flexbone look this time. Owens under quarterback, so the freshman is back in at quarterback this week. Handoff's going to go to the tailback underneath there, and I believe, let's see who that is, comes up with the ball here. I believe that was number 14, Tyson Moss there on the carry.
And the ball is carried out across the 35-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's going to bring up a 2nd and short here. 2nd about 1. Bobby's now going to join us. He's been over there kind of doing the production there for us, so appreciate you, Bobby, jumping on with us.
Sorry about that. I had to call in some extra reinforcements. Atoka's William Bray had to help me out, he got us all hooked up and got the internet for us in this booth. So thank you to the Atoka people because they've been more gracious to us.
Couldn't have been more accommodated. It's been a great group of people, man.
They could have stuck us in there with the
wasp nest. Yeah. But Wolves are going to have the ball. Let's see. He's going to get in the end zone, I think. Yeah. Let's see. That is number 2, Seth Knapp there on the carry. Again, outside sweep there. And, again, a touchdown just like that. Wolves are on the board. 10:59 to go in the first quarter. Quick drive there after the long kickoff return to start it off. Got them all the way down to the Atoka 44-yard line to begin with. Again, a couple snaps later, Wolves are in the end zone. Pullen lines up to kick the extra point. Swinging gate now is going to go back under center. And here comes Pullen's kick. It is up, and it is good. Just like that, 7-0. Wolves now lead. 10:59 to go in the first quarter.
Davis 7, Atoka 0.
It's exactly what we wanted to see. We wanted to see us jump out here quick, get a good quick start, and I think they did well. Seth, big run there by Seth, so you can't ask for a better start to that one.
No, that's a good start. So, and if you look down to our sidelines, you see a few more kids down there this week. So, again, 9th grade season ended, so 9th graders have now been moved up with the high school.
Has it officially ended?
We do have a makeup game next week coming up on Tuesday against Kingston.
I hadn't heard yet whether it was officially done, a definitive answer yet. So,
but this is the first week the 9th grade was able to suit up with the high school, go through practice, do all of those things. So, again, got a few more kids out there tonight. I see a young Mr. Gabe Bentley out there, I enjoy watching my own kid out there.
Bite-sized Bentley out there.
That's exactly right. I enjoy seeing him on the sidelines with the high school this evening. In addition to my daughter cheering down there on the sidelines, always a good thing. So Wolves will kick off here. This is going to be Atoka's first possession of the ball game. Again, Atoka did win the toss. They elected deferred to the second half, so they will get the ball coming out of half.
So this is going to be an ACT roofing kickoff.
Again, captains for this evening, too. We were talking about it earlier, but Jackson Bonner, Colton Rawls, and Mason Tomlinson this evening. So here comes Pullen's kick. It's going to hit at about the 20-yard line. He's got some room for return. He's at the 25. Ooh, met right there in the hole. That was by number 25 for the Wolves. 25, which is going to be Ricky Ivy, the senior in there, making a big hit.
That was a great hit. Great, right down his lane, and he did not shy away from that contact.
So Atoka's got some good size up front. I saw them running a lot of power stuff early, so it'll be interesting. If there is a one spot where Davis doesn't have a lot of size that's up front defensively, play a smaller kind of an attacking defense. So it'll be interesting. So they are going to line up in a double tight I formation this time. Quarterback's going to go under center. So again, they're gonna try and run at that defense. Again, tailback's going to be met in the backfield that time. Brought down by number 33, Rance Digby.
And Brad, I find it kind of odd that you mentioned that we're small up front when one of our tackles is 6'4", 215, and the other tackle is 6'3", 220.
Comparatively speaking,
Okay.
not a lot of weight. How about tall up front, but not a lot of girth there? How about that? So 2nd and 11 now at the 26-yard line for Atoka. Compared to some of our previous teams, maybe we're not very big up front. How about that? Makes the first guy miss. Got a little bit of juke there. Gets out on the sidelines. Brought out of bounds.
He's going to be really close to picking up that first down.
So number 12, I believe that's Trey Melton in there to make the play.
Trey Melton, who playing a little injured.
So yeah, he hit the medical tent earlier today, right? Nailed his hand or his finger to the board.
In carpentry class, shot a nail gun nail through his finger.
Oh my goodness!
So he did do that earlier today. So good to see him actually out on the field.
Yeah.
I would imagine he's got that finger wrapped up pretty good.
I would hope so.
So it's going to be a 3rd down and about 1 here at the what looks like the 35-yard line, 34-yard line. Good job up front that time. I'll tell you what, Mitchell Garrison had a lot of penetration. They are going to stop them short of that first down.
Yeah, Spencer Clinton got really through that line real quickly.
Yeah, both those guys really
big parts of that stop. So forcing a 4th and 2.
So loss of down or loss of yardage on that play is going to bring up a 4th and 1, 4th and 1.5. Again, from the Atoka 40-yard line.
So just want to let everybody at home know a very important district game going on tonight. Along with this one is the Kingston-Holdenville game. We do have that on here in the booth, so we'll be paying attention to that.
So Atoka does go for it, and I'll tell you what, I don't think he's going to get it this time either.
No.
Again, on their own side of the field, defense does a good job. Again, quarterback Sneak just did a good job of blowing the play up front, giving him nowhere to go, and it's going to be short. Wolves are going to take over on the Atoka side of the field at the 35-yard line.
You know, guys, we talked about it in that awful preseason thing we did. But, you know, we talked about the offensive line and defensive lines kind of being someplace that we wondered about. You know, we knew we had depth everywhere else, but how are the offensive and defensive line going to hold up in those trenches? Right there, the defensive line showing that they're here to play.
Yeah, that undersized defensive line came up big.
They did. There we go. I like it. That's what I get for calling them undersized, right? So here we go. Seth Knapp's going to split out wide. There are 2 receivers one side. Handoff's going to go. Actually, quarterback's going to keep it. Dax Owens, the freshman, gets the corner. He's going to pick up 10 and go out of bounds at about a little bit past that. So, again, Owens is he's picked up more and more.
I don't even like calling him a freshman.
Well, I mean, he really doesn't look like one anymore.
He doesn't look like one. He doesn't play like one. I think he proved that against Kingston and continued to do it last week. You know,
it also probably doesn't hurt that he's a very talented freshman. We've known that for a while. Since Linville's injury, the freshman has came in. He's played very well.
Another Dusty Diesel's first down.
So 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line for the Wolves. Tyson Moss is going to split wide to the near side, 2 receiver side. Handoff's going to go to Rawls underneath. And again, Rawls is still fighting for it. He's going to pick up about 7 on that carry. And again, we talked about it earlier. Somebody was talking about how they expect Rawls to get a heavy workload tonight, and I tend to disagree with that. I think you're going to see an abundance of backs.
Yeah, I think that was one thing that Kingston mentioned in their broadcast against us was, that they were so crazy to see Davis, have so many backs, and I think they're going to showcase that tonight.
And we're in the 777 zip line red zone.
So D3, D. Eidelman's going to split wide there to the far side of the field. Again, Atoka showing some pressure up front. Shotgun snap. Pass is intended. Oh, he's got his guy wide open. Touchdown. Good pass that time by Trey Owens to number, I believe that's number 11, Dalton Heffley on the reception there. And again, wide open, fooled the defense that time for the touchdown. So with 8:03 to go, Wolves now add to their lead. Poland's extra point attempt to go.
So I'll let this kick happen. I just want to point out what is going on in Holdenville here in just a second. So I'll let this kick happen, and then I'll explain.
So here comes Poland's extra point. The snap, the kick, and it is good. So with 8:03 to go, Wolves now lead 14-0.
So Kingston took the lead 7-0. Holdenville just went down and scored, and they've got kind of the new setup, fancy lights. So they started playing the fancy lights.
The light show, yeah.
The lights have gone out now.
Yeah.
They have no lights on the field right now.
There they are.
There they go. They're coming back now. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Fancy light show's great.
Interesting.
When it doesn't kill all your lights afterwards.
Maybe the stream just stuck there for a minute.
I don't know, because it was off for a long time.
So Owens' long touchdown pass to Dalton Heffley is going to add to the Wolves' lead. And again, Owens has done a better job throwing the ball the last couple weeks. You know, they found some series and some formations that he is very comfortable with. Good job by the offensive coordinator, really identifying what his strengths are and kind of focusing on them. We talked about his running ability, where he really excels, but he throws the ball pretty well when he gets the opportunity.
Yeah, last week he had that 25, 30-yarder to Spencer with just a jump ball.
Yeah.
And he threw it perfectly where only Spencer could go get it. Great looking pass. One, I remember overthrown just a little bit to Dakota on the far side of the field last week. And
he was open on that one, too. Dakota was open,
so.
Just missed him a little bit. Again, I shout out to the RV Mafia out there. We can watch the game. Yeah, we can watch the game from where we're at, in addition to seeing it on the field.
I need
As
them
we
to
get
park.
set up for another ACT roofing kickoff.
I need them to park where we can't see it. It makes me feel a lot better.
So I was talking to a couple of the fans that said, hey, you can watch the replays down there.
Right.
So here we go, Poland's kick. It's going to be a shorter kick. It's going to come down about the 25-yard line. So he's at the 25, 28, gets to the 30, and he's going to be brought down there. Looks like that might have been it was a young Chad Fielding's son, Wyatt Fielding, out there making the play,
and
number
he
44.
Got in there on a part of it. I think number 8 was in there as well.
You think he was the first one?
No, 44
Okay. All right.
came in the end.
Some of the football guys slept at the house last night at Wyatt Fielding, Colton Horton, and of course Mav. And man, Wyatt takes up like a whole living room.
Yeah, he does.
He just stretches from one end to the other.
So Atoka will have a 1st and 10 now at the 32-yard line. Again, I formation look this time. One receiver to each side. Handoff goes to the up back, the tailback there. And, I watched him earlier. He's kind of a hoss out there. He's a big, powerful kid.
Yep.
I think another series or two with Colton Rawls out there, we're going to see a holding call on Atoka because young man he's across from just grabbed a hold of him and
tackled him. Yeah.
Well, Colton was running with him, holding onto his jersey.
So 2nd down, good first down run there is going to give them a 2nd and about 4. Ball at the 41-yard line, or 36-yard line, I should say. Handoff's going to go back to the tailback. He's going to be met at about the line of scrimmage, maybe a loss of 1 here.
Handoff goes to number 1.
Good, again, defensive line. They're sealing those holes. Linebackers are coming up, filling those holes. So really just a token, not a lot of places to go.
Linebackers are really going downhill. That's what we want right there. They're meeting the tailback almost when they're getting the ball. Not a lot of room to kind of get up a head of steam. So good job that time by linebackers and the line of kind of holding up the offensive linemen, giving those linebackers a chance to get a head of steam before they attempt to make the tackle.
I see Mason kind of going off and limping as he's trying to run off the field. He was sprinting, but he obviously has a limp to him, so hopefully he's okay. It was Wyatt Fielding came back on the field.
So here we go. Quarterback's going to drop back to pass. He's looking to throw downfield. Got a kind of some bracketed coverage. Again, played pretty well that time by Dakota Carter. Really was the only one that had a chance at that ball.
Yeah.
How did he get that over 44?
I don't know.
How did he got it over 44? he must have had his arms down, right?
I don't know, because now I razz him quite a bit. He did jump, but
Oh, that's 2-inch vert he has.
So that's going to bring up another 4th down for the Atoka's Wampus Cats. I almost said it wrong there. I'm glad I squeezed that one out. It was struggling there for a second. But 4th and 6, Wolves look like they're going to get a chance to return this. So Dakota Carter, he's been due all season. Is this the time?
Man, I'd love to see it.
So let's see if he gets a chance to return this, because he has been really explosive. This is going to be a low chance. He's going to have a shot to get this one out. He's got some room to run.
Here it is.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's going to be a touchdown.
You called it, Brad.
Yep. Unless this guy can get him. He did get him at the 3.
Okay, man, that was
That's a great return.
Between the wide open space.
Boy, he had a wall set up there.
And that low kind of line drive kick where it gave him a chance to get a full head of steam moving. Man.
So nice return that time by Dakota Carter. I believe he fielded that at about the 35, goes all the way to the opposite 3, and is out of bounds there. He's ran out of bounds. So, again, good job of almost getting it in, but he's been kind of due all season. He's ready to break one.
And here we are sitting up on the 3-yard line in the first play for the Wolves in the 7-7-7 zip red zone.
So, again, three possessions so far for the Wolves, all 3 of them on the Atoka side of the field. That is not going to be the way they want to start this game. So, again, they are going to motion into a traditional wishbone look. Quarterback goes under center. Handoff's going to go to the tailback. He's going to get in the end zone. So, just like that, 3-yard touchdown run. Oh, we got a late flag. I don't know if there was some talking going on after the fact, but there is a flag. I think it's going to be a dead ball foul. I can't talk tonight for some reason, guys.
Well, it happens.
Not any more than usual, but,
yeah.
I mean, So, again, the officials are going to meet on the field. Wolves are able to get in on the 3-yard touchdown run. And, again, Pullen's going to line up for the extra point here. I don't know if they realize the officials are still meeting. Let's see what we got. They're going to wipe the flag. They're going to wave the flag off. So, touchdown Wolves.
And they pick up the flag. No penalty.
So, it's now going to be 20-0. Let's see if Pullen's extra point, how it goes here. So, Alexander snap. The kick,
I think it's good.
Oh, it got through, but it snuck through. I got nervous there for a minute. So, again, 21-0 now, 6:09 to go in the first quarter. Wolves now lead. With that, let's take a real quick break. You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. Brad Bentley, Bobby Alexander, and Chad Fielding. We'll be back.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let's get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
So we are back, 21-0. Wolves now leading, 6:09 to go in the first quarter. Again, three possessions all on the Atoka side of the field. All 3 result in touchdowns. So
Getting ready for another ACT roofing kickoff.
So here goes Pullen's kick. It's going to be fielded at about the 20-yard line. He's got a little room. Oh, he fumbles the ball. Able to pick it up, but, boy, he's got nowhere to go after that. So brought down almost immediately. Again, 25, Ricky Ivy. He has been a special team superstar so far in this game. Brings him down.
Tackled inside the 20-yard line. That'll be first down and
So
10.
Atoka will have another possession here. Again, Atoka's still trying to get some offense going here. They'll have first and 10 at about the 20-yard line. Good game, good night for football, boys. Nice weather.
Yeah, it's better than the 95 degrees it was earlier in the day.
95 or what it felt like 30 degrees last week. So here we go. Handoff goes to the tailback. Tailback's going to be met in the backfield. That's going to be a loss. Again, I think that was Rance Digby again. Digby's had a good game so far at linebacker, man. He is running to the ball.
Brings up second down.
It's going to bring up a second 10 from again, it looks like they originally spotted at the 19. I thought it was the 20. It's kind of in between the 19 and the 20. So new set of players coming on the field for the Wampus Cats. I would expect them to kind of put this ball in the air if they can here. I formation look this time for the Wampus Cats. And they are looking to throw the ball. Threw a little curl, and I'll tell you what, that was a dangerous. If that had been on the money, that had been intercepted.
Absolutely.
Over the receiver's head.
Heffley had great position.
Say number 11, Dalton Heffley in coverage there, and again he undercut the ball, and if it had been a catchable ball, that was about to be a pick six.
Absolutely.
So 3rd and 10 now from again that same possession, between the 19 and the 20 for Atoka. And again, Heffley that time did a good job of undercutting the slant.
Got 3 receivers over here.
Got a trips formation this time, all to the near side of the field for us. Again, 4 guys are going to go out in motion. Oh, boy, he just couldn't get rid of it.
No.
Tackled almost immediately. Spencer Clinton, the old polecat, number 45 with the tackle there, and that's going to be a big loss.
Stewie was in there as well, helping track him down.
So Wolves are going to have another opportunity here for good field position. Ball is going to go all the way down to the 10-yard line, so it's going to be a long 4th down here. And again, I expect them to punt, see if we can get some pressure on this kicker. Back to receive this, looks like Trey Melton is going to line up at about the Atoka 40-yard line to receive this. They're going to have to, punter is going to have to punt out of his end zone, so he's going to have to get a little shallower. Low kick, 1 hops, but let's see, we've got the whistle's blown dead. There's a penalty. Let's see what we got.
False start.
False start on the offense, so it's going to move him back a little. It's going to shorten, again, the distance that guy's going to have to kick the ball. So Melton is going to move up a little bit. He's going to set up at about the 37-yard line. Again, Trey is another one with that explosive speed, so let's see if he can set up a return here. Or, as you guys like to say, deceptive speed, right?
Yeah, deceptively fast.
There you go, okay.
Doesn't look like he's running hard, but, man, he blazes.
So here we go. The punt is up. Not much pressure. Punt's going to go straight up. Melton's going to have a chance to return this. He's going to get it at about the 34-yard line. Trying to go back across the field. Cuts in. Nice cut. 20, 15, 10. He's at the 5. Touchdown. Nice return that time by Trey Melton.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
I thought they might mark him out, but they didn't. So, again, 35-yard touchdown return by Trey Melton. And, again, Wolves are back on the scoreboard. 4:19 to go in the first quarter. You know, to me, it looks like the Wolves they're playing angry tonight, which I kind of like that. You know, after last week, it looks like they've came out with a little fire.
Well, you know, it's kind of hard to come out with fire after you win a game like we did against Marietta.
Yep.
And then to come in and be on that, but they're right there at that same level.
So here's Pullen's kick, and it is up, and I noticed that, Bobby. He did do his hop for you.
Yeah,
the Pullen hop. So extra point is good, and with that, Wolves now lead 28-0 on the 39-yard punt return by Trey Melton.
4:19 to go in the first quarter, and 28-0 Davis.
So we will keep it here. Again, we're trying to get some updates on that Holdenville-Kingston game right now to see if we
I'm actually looking it up right now to see if I can get an update.
So again, I've got the RV Mafia asking how far to move back so we can see the whole screen, which I appreciate that, Dusty.
Yeah. Actually, we can see it pretty good from here.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. I don't even need binoculars.
As long as we don't have to look at ourselves, we don't mind watching the game.
Absolutely, and thankfully, it's the camera on the roof this week.
That's exactly right. That's a beautiful thing.
It is.
So that game is 14-6, Kingston in the lead.
Okay, 14-6, Kingston, and we talked about it's a big district game, could help determine the outcome of district. In Kingston with the 1-game lead with the winning the head-to-head match against the Wolves.
Wolves getting set for another ACT roofing kickoff.
And again, Pullen's leg's going to be tired after this.
Yeah, it is. Was that 8 kicks now in the first half?
There he goes at the 20-yard line, gets to the 25, makes a guy miss, gets down to about the 28-yard line.
Number 8.
Number 8, Ty Barnett in on the tackle there.
And the kickoff is returned out across the 25-yard line.
Atoka will have 1st and 10 at the 28, their own 28. Again, 4:13 to go in the first quarter. Wolves leading 28-0.
So I'm going to be interested in watching number 32, defensive tackle over there, across from number 77.
Yeah, so 32 is another freshman.
Yeah.
Landon Gibson out there. And again, he's he's looked really good. His limited snaps he's got this year from a high school perspective, he's looked really good. I'm excited to watch him kind of see if he can blow the play up a little bit. So I formation look, double tight end this time for Atoka. Power set, and again, handoff goes out to the tailback. That tailback, again, he's an explosive guy. Gets about 7 yards there.
Ball is carried out near the 35-yard line.
He's a big kid.
Yeah, he is.
It's going to bring a second down and about 7. Ball's going to be spotted at the 34, 35-yard line. And again, while things are working, you go back to it, right?
Absolutely.
So let's see what happens here. Another I formation look this time. Again, 2 tight end look. Quarterback's going to go under center here.
Yeah,
Quick pitch out on the edge, this time to the tailback. He's going to be met in the backfield.
Good.
Again, Dakota Carter, good job. Again, kind of blew that play up. I'll tell you what,
field tackle. I mean,
that's the one thing you probably don't want to do to this defense is try and outrun them to the edge because, we may not be really big, but we are quick on the outside especially.
And, that's a nice change for us. It's been a couple years since we've had speed like that on the outside. So,
but both corners, both safeties can really run. Both outside linebackers can move. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 4 here. Again, another I formation look here. Goes to the fullback here. Fullback is going to be, he's going to be short, but not by much. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like they're going to spot it as a first down here. Hope we got a late flag here.
Near the first down.
Late flag. Let's see who they're calling it on. Looks like I think they're going to call it on the defense here.
And the official signal, that's enough for a Wampus Cat. First down.
So 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats.
After the play,
Yeah, and after the play, looks like an unsportsman conduct is going to go against Davis. So they're going to get a good mark off. And again, first time today, Atoka is going to be on the Davis side of the field. They're going to mark this down at about the 46-yard line. So Atoka now cooking a little bit here on the Davis side of the field at the 46. Again, trying to cut into this 28-point lead the Wolves have currently. Handoff's going to go to the tailback. Ooh, nice play that time right. Tell you what, good job by number 63 there. Really,
Dallas Gonzalez.
Gonzalez really did a good job going downhill, filling the hole, just giving him nowhere to, again, playing very assignment sound linebacker up front. Again, good job that time by Gonzalez making the play. Sophomore there.
Colton Rawls was involved in that as well. He took his tackle into the backfield.
So 1:56 to go in the first quarter. Wolves leading 28-0. Atoka facing a 2nd and 11 from the 46-yard line. Here we go. Tailback's going to try and kick it outside.
That's a whole pack of Wolves.
I'll tell you what, played very well that time again. I think the first one in there was number 14, Tyson Moss there, and then at his outside linebacker spot, and just unable to kind of get everything going. Again, he tried to kick that, that run outside.
And that young man made a good run.
He did make. Well, he made a. There's a lot of effort on that.
Yeah.
He didn't have a whole lot of help, and did a good job picking up what he could. Bring up a 3rd and about 9 from the 44-yard line. Again, new set of receivers or new players coming in for Atoka here. Some substitutions taking place. So let's see what we get. Last time that happened, it was they went to the air. So we'll see if we get the same thing here. Quarterback does roll out, looking to throw the ball downfield. He does hit his receiver. He's going to pick up a first down. Good job that time. Don't you hate it when you call what the play is going to happen?
Yeah. Especially when you're calling it for the opponent.
So here we go. 1st and 10 for Atoka.
For another first down.
1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats, now at the 32-yard line.
About 36 seconds to go in the first quarter.
So Wolves defense is going to have to kind of bow up here.
Yeah,
so
like
again, we're going to see if we get a playoff here. 26 seconds to go in the first quarter, and it's counting. So I think we're going to get one last play going into the second quarter here. Up. And just like that, let's see, we have got a timeout. So with that, we will also take a timeout. You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. Brad Bentley, Bobby Alexander, and Chad Fielding will be back.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Okay, 16.7 seconds go in the first quarter. 28-0, Wolves leading, but Atoka now at the Davis about 31-yard line. So again, 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats. They've done a pretty good job on this drive, kind of creating some offense, moving down the field.
I see the referees talking to both sides. There must be some chirping going on.
Yeah, I think so. There's been even when they waved that one flag off, it looked like maybe there was some communication going on between the two teams. Yeah. So I formation look this time. Quarterback's going to roll out. Got a lead back again. Ooh, hits a guy out of the backfield there. Good run and good pitch and catch that time by the quarterback to the receiver.
Be about a 6-yard gain, I believe. That should take us into the next.
6 on the play. That's going to bring up second down.
9.3 seconds. So we got one more. Yep. So okay. So Atoka now with a second about 3. The 31-yard line. Short gain that time by the offense. Nice pass, though. Nice pitch and catch.
So they have found something that works for them.
And they went back to it a couple times now. So here we go. Handoff's going to go to the tailback. Ooh, he is in the open field. He's at the 20, gets down to about the 14-yard line. Again, Atoka now in that 7-7-7 zip line red zone.
Down inside the 15-yard line, and that's enough for another first down.
So Atoka threatening here. Again, 3.3 seconds to go in the first quarter. So we got one more play. I thought 2 plays ago was going to be the last play of the first quarter.
But the next quarter.
Oh, yep, they are going to the next quarter. Okay, we are now in the second.
To the end of the first quarter. Davis 28.
So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. Thank you for listening to Wolves Media, The Howl. We'll be back. Atoka facing a big 1st and 7 zip line red zone. Double tight end look this time. Quarterback's going to be in the I formation. Handoff's going to go to the tailback. He's hitting the backfield by Tyson Moss. Just a good job that time of never really letting him get started. So, again, it's going to be a gain of about 1. So, guys, we were talking about off air here about some of the big games going on. So, obviously, Kingston Holdenville is the one we're watching closely. Currently, Kingston leading 14-6 in that game. Another one that could impact us, which we talked about earlier, is the Lindsay Community Christian. Again, we could match up with one of those teams in the playoffs. Currently, Lindsay leading that game 14-10. So 2nd down and 9 now for Atoka at the 12-yard line. Quarterback's going to roll out. He's looking for that same pass play. Again, quarterback's going to keep. This time, ball's in
loose,
the air.
Ball's loose.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know who he ended up with it. Ball came loose. I think Atoka did.
Man, that was an opportunity missed.
We had 2 or 3 guys around it, just unable to come up with the ball.
It'll end up being a gain of 3 yards, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's going to bring up 3rd and goal now from about the. Actually, they can get third. They can get a 1st down. So 3rd and about where? Let's see. It's spotted at the 9. So
let's call it 3rd and 6.
Yeah, 3rd and 6 looks good to me. They can pick up a 1st down on the 3-yard line. Again, having another play though in that 7-7-7 zip line. Red zone.
That's a mouthful.
It is mouthful. I forget about half of it going through it. So. Quarterback's going to roll out again. Same series, same pass pattern.
Oh my
there.
goodness, what a good play!
He's going to be short, but again, we're going to have to play up on that. That's 4 or 5 times now they've ran that play successfully against us. Not going to be enough for a 1st down. It's going to bring up a 4th and about 3.
Ty Barnett looks to be a little shaken up. He's going off the field. He was the one that came running up and made the good hit. So, yeah, defense needs to stiffen up right here and make a stop. It's a big 4th and 2, maybe
4th
3.
and 3. So again, the second 4th down attempt for Atoka. Wolves are able to stop them on the first 4th down attempt. We'll see if they're able to do it here.
We're going to have a timeout.
Yep. So that's a Atlas Roofing timeout, if I'm not mistaken. ACT Roofing. I'm sorry about that, Billy Melton.
So, this big 4th down play, Brad. We've got a guest commentator.
He's taking the headset.
Yeah,
there we go.
You're going to call this 4th down play when we come out of this timeout. How's that?
So let's talk about who do we have on the microphone here?
Nate Pullen.
Nate Pullen is going to call this. So, Nate, no pressure. We're going to let you call this big 4th down play.
Man, I tell you what,
our
defense
very
is
own,
going to have to step up.
Our very own Nate Pullen, we might add.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about defense.
They're really going to have to step up. Our tackles are going to have to step up, hit those offensive tackles in the mouth, and keep them off our linebackers so that they can come downhill and make the stop. And the nose guard's got to do his job, too.
So
I look for a smash mouth football right up the middle.
Do you? See, I kind of think they're going to go back to that layered pass route. They have 2 or 3 times now they've had 1 to 2 different options there that they could throw off of, both of them being open. So,
right. Well, they could go with a corner pass here and hope for a pass interference. Looks like they're going to have twins receivers over here to the near side. But I'm going to turn it over to our guest commentator.
Okay, let's see it, Nate. This is all you.
He takes a snap. He's going to rush. Oh, nice scramble. Down at the 2-yard line.
Tackled at the 1-yard line, but that's going to be enough.
That looked like a design QB draw to me.
Definitely did.
Yeah.
Now, they don't get in the end zone, but they do get the 1st down. So, be 1st and goal here at the 1-yard line.
Well, I'd like to see that ball pop out again.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Nate Pullen on the call there. There for a minute I thought we were going to have to pull it out of him, but he came in late like Michael Jordan and made the shot at the end. That's what we want. So here we go. 2 tight end look this time. line up in the eye. Here's where you see your power football is what I would expect, and that's where we go. It's going to get in the end zone, number 1 for Atoka. Atoka gets on the board.
Into the end zone for the touchdown.
So 9:06 to go in the second quarter. Wolves now leading 28-6. Let's see if they go for 1 or 2 here. Looks like they're going to line up to kick this extra point.
Smash mouth football.
That's exactly right, right?
Good call, Mr. Pullen.
I like it, Nate. You did good. Speaking of good, Chad, you missed a little Moe's earlier. We stopped by and did a welcome to Moe's for you. Had us some burritos.
Oh, my goodness.
You missed out.
I did miss out. Well,
so here is the kick. It is up, and it is good.
that was a one-step boot.
That was the one hopper, right?
Yeah. So I might have missed the burritos, but I had an enjoyable drive over with my lovely bride. So
Okay, that's
I'll
almost as good.
No, I'll take that over a burrito any day.
28-7 now. Wolves leading. 9:06 to go. And again, I can understand that. That's wonderful. You guys had some quality time.
Absolutely. So just an update on the Kingston game. There's 6:03 to go in the second quarter, and Kingston is still up 14-6 over the Wolverines of Holdenville. So continuing to monitor that game, and I want to yell Wolverines. It's just in me, you know.
Yeah, well, you can do it, I guess. I
So-
mean, we won't make fun of you to your face. We'll wait till you leave at least to
Okay,
do that.
all
So,
right.
so here we go. Lexington again, guys. We talked about this earlier. Lexington is in position to kind of sneak in here. I know, Bobby, you and I talked earlier about Lexington and how they make the playoffs. Well, they're about to win again, so they've got a shot to get in at that 4 spot.
Yeah, I think they're going to sneak into that 4 spot. So
Again, them playing Marietta this evening, winning 14-0.
Who do they have left on their schedule?
Oh, don't make me look their schedule up now. I'm going to have to do some work. Let me call this one. We'll look it up here
All
in
right.
just a second.
we get ready for the ACT roofing kickoff.
So here it is. Deep kick is going to be fielded that time by Dakota Carter, number 1. He's got He's got room to run again if he can get on that out. Oh, he's
got one.
He's got one guy to beat. Oh, now another guy. No,
Uh,
that's going to be a touchdown, man. That's going to be
Yep.
Yep. See if there's any laundry on the field, and there is not. So Wolves with the kickoff return touchdown.
The Wolves return down the sideline and into the end zone for a touchdown.
8:52 to go in the.
I see the officials looking at.
Oh, there is a
something
flag
here.
back. There is a flag back here. It's so the flags. It is pink out here this evening. So the
Yeah.
flags are pink. So it's a little different to see. Let's see what they're calling. The
Looks like
officials are meeting.
Well, they're pulling the whole field goal team off, so
Yep.
it looks like
Yeah.
it's going to be coming back.
So here we go. Looks like it is coming back. At least I think it is. We're waiting for the call here. The Atoka fans are cheering, so that's usually a pretty good sign.
Yeah.
It's probably coming back. Personal foul. Let's see what we got. Chop. Is that?
Personal foul against Davis.
Yeah, personal foul. I don't know what the call was.
Had to be blocking below the waist.
Yeah, maybe engage a guy out there on the edge. So
Yeah.
again, Wolves are going to have to. This one's going to get brought back. So take the points off the board. 28-7, Wolves leading. 8:52. They will get the ball. It'll be 1st and 10 at. Looks like it'd be 17. Yep.
Touchdown for the Wolves.
So now they're going to have to do it the hard way. You know, the one play drive. We like those, but
Yeah.
let's see if we can drive down the field now. Wolves with a 1st and 10. Wishbone look this time, traditional wishbone. Owens has got an option out on the edge there. Tailback is going to get the ball. He's going to pick up a 1st down, get about 11 yards on that carry. That was number 3, little
D3.
D Idleman out there on the carry.
It's a good run. Going to bring up a second man
Well,
short.
I thought they got a 1st down, but they didn't. They're going to mark it just short of the 1st down, so about 9.5 on that run.
Yeah, that's not even a yard to go.
So they're going to spot it at what looks like the 27-yard line now, just inside the 27. 1st down is at the 27. Good first down pickup. And again, Wolves have done a pretty good job of winning on first down. That's really set up what they've been able to do offensively. Broken bone this time. Dax is going to keep it, get out on the edge. He's going to get out of bounds. A good gain of about 8 yards on that play. He's going to pick up the first down.
Yeah, when you pick up 9 yards on the first down, it really opens up your playbook.
You know, you can pretty much call whatever you want at that point, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And again, Wolves have really they've dominated up front offensive. You know, the offensive line is really pushing kids around, which is what we want to see. So 1st and 10 now for the Wolves at the 37-yard line, 36-yard line. Trey Melton's going to keep it there just on an end around, pick up his no gain there. Played well that time by the Atoka defense.
Gain of 1 on the play brings up 2nd down and 9.
They may give him 1 yard. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 though. 7:55 to go before halftime. Wolves leading 28-7. Again, first time I've been to Atoka since they've updated their stadium. Beautiful stadium, beautiful location. Really, really nice. Really good job using bond money to get this thing done. Quarterback's going to keep. He's going to go back across field. He's going to pick up a first down again. Owens there on a nice carry. Gets the ball just past midfield. Again, they got the defender's eyes to chase the ball, and then they went back underneath off the fake. Good job of picking up about 11 yards on that carry by Owens.
And this is a good time-consuming drive just to get out of this half and, keep the score down.
Well, if we're gonna average 10 yards a play, the drive's not going to take very long, unfortunately. But I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So here we go, flexbone look this time. Eidelman's going to go to the far side of the field in motion. 2 receivers to the far side now. Ooh, ball's on the ground.
We got it.
Good job that time, just kind of falling on it there. I don't know if the snap was low or the quarterback just is unable to kind of corral it. But
Brendan Rawls fell on it in the backfield.
Good job by Rawls of just kind of getting that ball. And, again, it's going to bring up a 2nd and about 12 now after that loss. Again, ball is at the 48-yard line on the Davis side of the field. 6:39 to go in the first half. So Trey Melton's going to motion to the near side of the field. Quick pitch out on the edge there, and again we've got a flag. Rawls is going to carry here. Not a whole lot available for him, but
I think it's going to be a legal procedure on Davis. I don't know that the guy in motion got set before the ball was snapped.
I gotcha. So again, that's going to bring up a longer 2nd down play.
Yep.
Again, been kind of ugly, sloppy play here in the 2nd quarter by the Wolves. We got to get back going here. Looks like a little motion there on the offense. So illegal formation. They must have said that he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage is what I'm assuming.
Yep.
So it's going to bring up a 2nd, and again, 2nd about 17 it looks like. So you got to go deep in your playbook for the 2nd and 17 plays.
Yeah, there's not a lot of them.
So here we go. Owens' pass goes out to number 19, Braxton Griffin. He's going to be thrown out of bounds after a short gain. It's going to bring up a 3rd and pretty long here. 3rd and about probably 3rd about 13.
Near the 45-yard
Ball at the 45-yard line.
That's going to bring up a big 3rd down and long.
So what do you run on a 3rd and 13, Chad? What are you looking for on this one?
A 3rd and 13, I'm looking for a off tackle, maybe a quick pitch out, try to get outside, and I don't think they'll put it in the air.
I want to see him put it in the air. He's only done it a few times. I think now's a chance to take a shot. It's not going to hurt anything.
I think you're going to see the quarterback on a follow is what I think you're going to see here. Let's see if we get him. Option out on the edge, so I was wrong on that. So 33, Rance Digby, he's going to pick up the first down and some. Again.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Appreciate that. Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good call there. Good call. In my defense, I said I wanted to see it. I didn't say we wanted.
I got you.
I got you. Okay. Nice recovery, Bobby.
But there is a penalty flag on the field, apparently.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Maybe a late hit. No, doesn't look like it.
So 5:48 to go in the first half, 28-7, Davis leading. Let's see what we got here. Penalty is on the Wampus Cats.
I don't know that signal.
I don't either. That's what I was trying to figure out what that was.
Two hands behind the back.
That was I was getting handcuffed is what that signal was. I don't know what that one is.
We have 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty. It's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for the Wolves. They're going to spot it at about the 29-yard line. So the Wolves threatening again here. Again, we talked about it maybe getting down there too early. It looks like it's going to be about right if we can get in here. 5:40 to go. So Rance Digby's going to split out wide. Quarterback's looking to throw the ball. Puts the ball. Ooh, I'll tell you what, he had a guy. Dakota Carter was the intended receiver. Played pretty well by the defensive back there. His jump up. I'll tell you what, and if he doesn't get it, that's a touchdown. That ball was on the money.
Well, and Dakota was tracking it. If he had kept his feet, he might have
came down with it, yeah.
So quick update real quick. Kingston has now extended their lead in that game 21-6.
Minute 37 to go in the first half in that game.
Yep. Oh, you guys got it on over there. Look, I'm trying to look up the score. You guys got the live stream going over there.
You're good.
So here we go. Heavy formation this time by the Wolves. Handoff's going to go to number 30, Brendan Rawls, for a short gain. Again, just kind of overloaded the defenders there on that side at the point of attack. Put both wings to one side and just kind of fell behind them with the tailback.
That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 6 here. And again, I would think we are definitely in 4-down territory here. So
no doubt, because we're just right outside the 777 zip line red zone.
And I don't think, I don't think this is within Poland's range. Maybe it is, but so I think we're definitely 4-down territory here. Quarterback's going to keep it. I'll tell you what, they don't know who had the ball there for a minute. So he's going to pick up a 1st down, go out of bounds at about the 11-yard line.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
I'll tell you what, that quarterback keep has really fooled them.
Well, their defensive end locked up with our halfback and took him to the ground thinking he had the ball.
Yeah, well, that'll do it sometimes. So 5 minutes exactly left in the first half. Wolves leading 28-7.
And we're in the 777 zip red zone. Like how I shortened that?
I did. I like that. Yeah. That's the way to do it, right? The 3 7s.
Yeah.
7 tray.
And Dusty Diesel 1st down.
That's exactly right. So Owens is going to run the option out on the edge. That was Trey Melton there with the carry. He's going to be down at about the 2-yard line.
On the option play, tackled inside the 5-yard line. That brings up 2nd down.
2nd and goal for the Wolves. They're going to mark it at about the 4-yard line, so 2nd goal from the 4. So here's where I really like to see us line up and just run the ball at people. Let's see what we get here.
I think we'll get a heavy set on one side and pound it in.
I got a feeling that now is when you see Brendan Rawls getting the ball right here. So let's see. Traditional wishbone formation. Handoff's going to go to 33, Brant Digby. I'll tell you what, cut back ends, able to get in the end zone, just like that touchdown.
He kind of took his time back there.
He did.
Selected his hole. And
when I thought, he tried to kick it outside. The outside was covered, and I didn't think he was going to be able to cut it back inside, but he was able to, gets in the end zone. Good job by Digby getting his 2nd touchdown of the game. 3:51 to go. Wolves now leading 34-7. So here comes Pullen's kick. Ball is up, and the kick is good. So with 3:51 to go, Wolves now leading 35-7. We talked about Digby with the score there. I don't know if you guys noticed. Back to our right, you can see Mike Martin's. I don't know if it's his office, but the whole Digby clan is up there on that patio out there. So I'd like to say that. Number one, I'd like to say thank you, Mike, for hosting us. And then number 2, I'd like to think that maybe Rance is having the game he is because he's got his whole family up there watching right now.
Right there on that end, too.
So here we go. 3:51 to go before halftime. Wolves now leading 35-7.
Little update on the Kingston Holdenville game. There's about 54 seconds to go in the first half of that game. Kingston's still up 21-6. Holdenville's got the ball on Kingston's, looks like 44-yard line, and they are driving.
Go Holdenville.
That's right. That's who we're rooting for, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can root for Holdenville either. That's bad.
Yeah, that's tough for you.
It's
but
tough. That's one of my rivals at one point.
I can root for the Wolverines.
I'll let you.
I
You can do it for me too if you would then.
Yeah.
So a three-way tie, that would be interesting, you know.
Based on what I understand is based on points alone, we would come out with first place in the district.
Okay. Again, go Wolverines.
We get ready for the ACT
You guys said
roofing
it, not me.
kickoff. ACT roofing kickoff.
Here's Poland's kick. It's going to be fielded about the 20-yard line. He's at the 25. He's at the 30, 35, just outside the 35. Goes down to about the 34-yard line. Digby in on the tackle there.
Returned by the Wampus Cats out near the 35-yard line. And that's where they'll take over. First down.
So, and we should have explained earlier. So, Mike Martin, now the superintendent here at Atoka, a friend of the Wolves for many moons, former superintendent, my neighbor, I might add as well.
We did throw them up on the camera, zoomed in down there.
Did you really? Great.
Yeah,
there you go.
So got them some love.
Martin, really good family, good friends. So here we go. Atoka trying to add some points. 3:44 to go before halftime. Handoff goes to the tailback. He's going to be met in the backfield. Again, there's that 32 you were wondering about there. The freshman in on the tackle. Landon Gibson there, able to make the stop. And again, Landon doesn't quite look like most freshmen, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Big kid, 6'1", 240, right in that ballpark. Good-looking kid.
And got some speed.
Moves well.
Yeah.
Plays center on that basketball team for them. So
Heck of a baseball pitcher.
Good pitcher,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yep. We've seen him many times, either both
Yeah.
for Davis and against Davis in
Yes.
travel ball. So.
Yes.
Another good family out there, Gibsons. So quarterback is going to go back under center, and again, handoff goes to the tailback. He's going to be met in the backfield again. Again, you got Gibson in there, and you got somebody made the initial hit, and I could not see. Did you see who was at the bottom of the pile there?
Number 3. He's going to be at the bottom of the
D.
pile.
Eidelman.
Yeah.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10. And again, Wolves can, if we can get a stop here, we're going to get the ball back here with a couple minutes before halftime. Now, I don't know that we're going to push it here, but we shall see what we're going to do.
Hey, we could have a really good punt return like we've had tonight.
We have. I'll tell you what, the special teams have been special this evening,
Yeah.
whether it's punt return, kickoff return. You know, we've had a lot of really long returns. Some of them have been called back because of penalties, but lots of really good plays by the special teams.
I think they'll get those squared away at halftime after some discussion.
We're going to have a timeout by Atoka.
That's an ACT roofing timeout.
So with that timeout, we will also take a timeout. You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. We'll be back.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
So 2:04 to go before halftime. Wolves leading 35-7. Atoka at their own 34-yard line, facing a 3rd and 10. So what do you guys think here? We get a stop. Do we press the envelope and try and score?
I think you're still running the ball. Probably going to stay between the tackles. And if somebody break one, okay, but you're not going to go down just to punch one in for halftime.
I think if we stop it here, we see them run the clock down, use as much time as they can, then they punt it, hoping to get out without another score by Davis.
I think you might be right.
Got a pass.
Quarterback's going to drop back to pass.
Going
Ooh, a
long.
little double move. I'll tell you what, and it's Wolves are able to get a sack, and it's a good thing they did because the defensive backs did get fooled.
I want to say 44 got there.
Uh-oh, we know him.
Yeah.
He's the one with the real long arms.
I saw him getting up and clapping and happy
Yeah,
about it.
there you go. So we're going to say he got it even.
Yeah. But the nose guard was in there. Landon Gibson was in there. They were all three there around it.
So 140 back deep for the Wolves. Is that, I believe that's number 1, Dakota Carter, is it not? I can't see.
That is correct, yes.
So Carter, again, has had a couple good returns here. Let's see if he's able to kind of capitalize here. Again, Atoka's going to let this clock click down as much as they can before punting. Low kick, it takes a snap, or takes a bounce. Ooh. Again, they kicked that one out of bounds. Again, no opportunity there for a return, and I don't blame them. That's probably the right call. Wolves will take over at the 44-yard line, their own 44. So you got 1:10 to go before halftime here. Okay, so here we go. The Wolves here. Handoff's going to go outside to Tyson Moss. He's got a lane. It's going to go down at about the 44-yard line. So, again, while we're talking here, guys, one thing that we might talk about is going on back home this week. Again, Boo Crew is putting on their Halloween Carnival. Halloween Festival is going on this weekend.
Parade's at 4.
Parade's at 4 o'clock.
Yep, and then the carnival is after at the park.
So, guys, I think we're going to try and get one in here. I'm telling you. So, again, pass is complete. He's going to go. I thought he went out of bounds. He may not have got out there. So, Wolves will take over second down at about the 35-yard line. But, again, put the ball in the air there. So, I think they want to see if they can put one in. So, again, they're only going to have about 35 seconds here by the time they snap. Then we need to get this snap off. It's below 35 now. Again, late timeout here. And, again, if we were going to take a timeout, we needed to do that one earlier before we lost the time. So just like that, hey, looks like Wolverine scored there.
Yeah.
So
and go for 2 looks like.
Yeah.
And just got it. So
just got it. So it's going to be
21-14 now. Kingston over Holdenville.
Yep.
So again, good game.
3 seconds to go in that half, and then they're going to go into halftime. The Wolverines are going to come out and mop the field with Kingston in the second half.
I like it. I like it. So 31.7 seconds left here in our game, guys, in the first half. Wolves leading 35-7.
Yeah, another thing I'll mention tomorrow, just because I'm going to take this time to throw a shameless plug out there, but Emmanuel Baptist Church having a massive garage sale. They started today, still got it going tomorrow. You guys go out and see my wife. She's been running it. But you guys go see her. We're trying to raise money for Falls Creek and church camps for the next summer. So
hey, I know
that's
a little
awesome.
bit about Falls Creek. That's a great place to send your kids.
Hey,
to
there
camp.
you go. One of the three of us might work there even occasionally. So here we go. Second down and about 3.
31 seconds to go in the half.
Again, so you're going to have to put the ball up. So out wide here, we got Spencer Clinton, and we also have Seth Knapp. Opposite side, we have a single receiver. I'm trying to see what number that is. I can't quite make that out, but looks like that is 30, so that's Rawls. We got an offsides by Atoka, and that's going to give us a first down here. So it's going to move us 5 yards closer, put the ball at the 30-yard line. So you're going to have to go quick here. Only going to have an opportunity for a couple plays.
I still think I don't think we've used the timeout though.
No, I think we still have all of our timeouts. As far as I know, we still have them.
Is that Brendan Rawls over there?
It is split wide, yes. Option quarterback's going to keep out on the edge, and he's going to get out of bounds. Nice play call and nice decision by the quarterback there.
Yeah, nice fake. That defender was left there standing in space by himself.
I mean, you got to pay attention if Brendan Rawls is lining up as a wide receiver.
So 26.2 seconds now. Wolves now are going to line up at the 22-yard line. So flexbone look this time. Seth Knapp's going to split wide there after he goes into motion. Quarterback's going to drop back, looking to pass. He's going to throw and get it to Knapp out on the edge. Let's see. Knapp tries to make the first guy miss. Able to bring him down. Clock's going to stop with 18 seconds to go. Timeout by the Wolves.
15-yard line. That's going to give Davis a first down. And we have a timeout by the Wolves.
So timeout by the Wolves. Wolves trying to punch one in here. 18 seconds left to go in the first half. Wolves leading 35-7. I like that we are actually trying to put some pressure on here, see what we can do in under our 2-minute offense. So haven't really had an opportunity to run that with the freshman quarterback before. So
not seen a lot of it, this season. So good experience for Dax to get this, 2-minute offense, kind of see when we need to go in a rush.
And we're going to need that as the season progresses.
So get into those playoffs, you're going to need situations where you got to go down quick and you got to do something. So I think this is great experience for him right now.
Good opportunity to see what he can do here. Got a little Baby O'Reilly going on in the stadium there. You got to like that.
I always dig the music when we get to hear some of these places.
That's great, yeah. We talked about the gigantic speaker on the top of the press box over here earlier. We're like, man, that thing is a monster.
I can't speak enough to the facilities here. The
facilities they're beautiful.
Are great. The people have been great. So
turf field, which again, this is for a lot of these younger kids, first time they've played on turf. So
I kind of hate that we're not going to be in the district with them next year because this is my first trip over here.
Sure.
So I kind of am going to miss coming over here.
So Knapp is going to split wide, option out. Option out on the edge. But I'll tell you what.
We got it back.
Well, I'll tell you what, almost a disastrous play there. Ball went on the ground again. Wolves were able to recover, but it goes all the way back to the 30-yard line. So, again, 4.3 seconds to go. We're going to have one shot at the end zone here, and I think that's going to be it, gentlemen. Another timeout by the Wolves. So. So, again, definitely if you are going to be in and around Davis, go check out the Boo Crew and the Halloween Festival this weekend. Again, get some good food, buy some good stuff, bring your kids, have fun. It's always a good time down there.
Always a good time around the park. It's fall, the weather's nice, and you get to walk around the cakewalk. And let me tell you,
I'm just ready for some bingo, man.
The bingo and cakewalk, those are my two favorites, but there are lots of booths out there.
I would be willing to say that the carnival is based around, the carnival's the byproduct of the cakewalk.
Yeah, probably.
I didn't know the cakewalk was such a huge deal until I moved to Davis. And now, everything about the carnival is based around that cakewalk.
So here we go, boys. One last play before halftime. Wolves leading 35-7.
Do they put the ball up here?
Yeah, I think we go ahead and
at least give it a shot at it.
Well, if I had to if I had to guess what I would expect, it's not to throw the ball. It's to run the ball on the outside.
We're throwing it. Atoka's
you
lined
think
up.
so?
Yeah, Atoka's
Let's see what we
lined up.
got.
Expecting it.
Okay. You are right. He's going to draw back to pass. He's going to throw the ball towards the end zone. Tell you what, pretty good throw. Played well by Atoka.
Give Atoka credit because that ball was going to be right in his breadbasket.
Yeah, it was a nice throw.
He went up and knocked it out. So.
Put some pretty good reach on it. Nice height. Had an opportunity to run underneath it. Good job by Atoka making a good play on it, and just like that.
We got a flag mishap down here at the end.
Did we?
The WOLF took off across the field, but the VES
was they didn't make it, huh?
It was just wool.
So it's wolf.
It was wool.
Wool.
So
close enough.
But
I think some people have said I've said that a couple times maybe.
It was a shout out to you, Brad.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you, Flag Group.
No. So we're going to take a quick break for halftime. Thank our sponsors. We couldn't do it without you guys, and then we'll be back for the second half of this ball game.
custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank.
Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
Jewelry, watch repair, and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank. Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
Jewelry, watch repair, and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank. Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
Jewelry, watch repair, and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank. Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
Jewelry, watch repair, and custom jewelry.
Here at Hilltop Animal Health Center, our doors are always open for your animals. From your friendly pets to your large livestock, we are always happy to help. For more information, give us a call at 580-622-4088 or stop by and visit us at 5115 State Highway 7 in between Davis and Sulphur.
Call us first.
For loans.
For deposits.
For the best customer service.
Call us first.
We answer. First National Bank of Davis, a branch of Pauls Valley National Bank. Member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
Welcome to Uptown Formal. We have a wide selection of dresses and suits that you can rent for any special occasion. We also have a variety of bows and bow ties available to go with your choice of wear. There are multiple dressing rooms where you can get a feel for the clothing you are trying on. We are located at Tiffany Plaza in Ardmore, Oklahoma. Uptown Formal, helping you look your very best for any occasion.
Physical Therapy Central offers the best physical therapy care, with 2 board-certified orthopedic specialists and 1 therapist who is a certified concussion and vestibular specialist. PT Central's friendly staff promises you a safe and inviting atmosphere while they work with you to get you back on your feet. Regardless of the injury, PT Central will have you back to moving again and feeling better than ever. Physical Therapy Central, serving Davis since 2011.
Let us get you back to work, back to play, back to life.
So we are coming back. Atoka will get the ball here coming out of halftime. It is 35-7. Wolves leading currently. What would you guys like about the first half? What would you like to see here in the second half?
So I like the first quarter. Second quarter, I think we had some issues, with I use the word sloppy play. Mental mistakes is what I like to call them. I don't know really what got into them. They got kind of out of whack. So I'd like to see them clean that up, here at third quarter. Now I figure we're, again, going to start seeing some young guys out there on the field. So
you think we got one more series with the starters, or you think they're going to pull them?
Every time we think that, we come out and we don't see them in second half.
I'm thinking we get one more series with the starters, and then you start seeing wholesale substitutions.
We get ready for the ACT roofing kickoff.
Poland's kick is going to be fielded about the 25-yard line, catches it out of the air. Makes the first guy miss at the 35-40. He's got a little room to run there. 45 gets down to about the 47-yard line. Nice return that time by Atoka.
The first kickoff here in the second half. Return it out near midfield.
And I can tell you right now, we have the starters for the defense coming back out.
Yep. So
as you get later in the season, we're kind of inching towards those playoffs. You want them to be able to have.
We need some conditioning. Yeah, without a doubt. We need to get. That's the one thing that has kind of killed us over the years. And when maybe the district hasn't been as competitive as we've we've played kids a half a lot of games. So.
Yep.
So here we go. I formation again for Atoka. Double tight end look. Receiver to each side. Quarterback's going to go under center. 6 for Atoka is going to go in motion, kind of overload there to receiver side. Handoff is going to go to number 1. Good jump cut there. Makes a couple guys miss. Spencer Clinton's going to bring him down after a short gain of about 1. But I'll tell you what, that kid did a lot of that on his own. Made the first 2 defenders miss. Able to pick up good positive yardage.
That was a lot of yardage covered for a couple yards.
It was, yeah. He did a lot of running to pick up 2 yards, right?
A lot of true east and west running.
Yeah.
And again, a couple nice cuts there by him.
Yep.
Looks like he's got some good quicks, as the kids say. I don't know if they say it anymore. I'm an old man. I don't know. So here we go. Quick hits his fullback that time. Brought down for no gain.
24, J.D. Bland.
Again, Mitchell Garrison in on that play. Garrison's done a really good job at nose guard tonight. He's really controlled the line of scrimmage.
I'll give him a little bit of shout out because last year he had some trouble. He got in there. He'd get himself into trouble with penalties or things like that, and he really hasn't done a lot of that this year. He's really kept his head in the game every time we've seen him out there. So kudos to him.
I think he's done a good job controlling the line of scrimmage in the center of the line too. Again, holding up at the line of scrimmage, giving those linebackers an opportunity to make plays. Again, quarterback's going to roll out this time. Boy, I don't know if you guys saw Spencer Clinton just push that guy out of bounds. Let's see if I believe he was out of bounds, and he was. So, man, he blew that lead back up.
He blew the lead back up, and then I don't even know who it was that
Colton Rawls.
Colton Rawls.
Colton Rawls waylaid the quarterback.
Wow. Well, the quarterback does not look like he's doing real well after that either, and I don't blame him.
I think he may have to come on. He needs a breather for a second to try to catch his
when he's holding his lower back, which is never good when that's what's hurting you.
Well, but kudos to that kid because he's going to stay in the game.
He did,
here.
yeah. Tough kid.
Hit.
So it's going to bring up a 4th and 8 now for Atoka. So we'll see the punt team. Again, Wolves are going to stay in a safe formation here. They're just going to let this punt bounce.
I don't think they're punting.
No, they're not going to. They're going to go for it. 4th and 8. Again, slant here. Again, no opportunity to catch that. Again, it kind of bracketed there with the safety over the top.
Quick update on the Kingston-Holdenville game. Looks like Kingston is up 27-14 in the third with 10 minutes and 30 seconds to go in that quarter.
So Wolves will now take over. 1st and 10 for the Wolves, right at midfield at the 50-yard line. So Atoka rolling the dice there, said, hey, we're down. Let's see what we can get going. Again, Wolves have done a pretty good job on 4th down tonight. Able to stop them on 2 series. They were able to pick up their Atoka scoring series. They were able to pick up on that 4th down play. Flexbone look, handoff goes to Rawls, and again, you know, he's been quiet tonight. Hadn't had a whole lot out there for him. But
no, I think that the predominant portion of our offense has come on the edges.
Sure.
You know, so you've seen those quicker backs get out to the outside. I say quicker. Rawls is. I don't mean that as to say that Rawls isn't quick.
No, he's quick.
Saying,
he's surprisingly fast, right? Isn't that what I'm supposed to say?
But so it's going to be another Dusty Diesel's first down because he did get 10 yards on that run.
So 1st and 10 for the Wolves now at the Atoka 40-yard line. Tyson Moss is going to spread out wide here. 2 receivers to the near side. Pass goes out to Trey Melton. He catches it. Let's see if he can make a nice run that time. Again, just kind of using explosiveness there. Makes a couple guys miss. Picks up some good positive yardage. Gain of about 7.
Tackled inside the 35-yard line.
I like what we've been doing with Trey Melton the last couple games. You know, I've really liked how they've kind of figured out ways to get the ball in his hands.
They get him the ball in open space, which is a huge deal.
Because he is deceptively fast.
He is.
There you go. That one was for that was for you.
Thank you.
So here we go. Wishbone look. Going to throw. He's got Tyson Moss out. Oh, I thought he was going to. Nice catch. I thought he was going to drop that one. But again, good job by Tyson. Gets all the way down within that 777 zip line red zone.
There you go. Yeah, there was a little bit of bobble on it, but he hauled it in, and a great play.
I don't know about you guys. I guess it's probably just me, but I excited every time we get in the wishbone formation, just for the record.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yes, wishbone. All my Davis fans out there that agree with me, you know what I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're back in the flex bone here, so just like that, we got out of it. But I enjoyed it while it was there. Rawls, there's the Rawls we're used to right there, the hammer. Actually, he's not the hammer, but he could be on that play, right?
He could be the anvil.
The anvil, there we go. We need to come up with a new nickname for old Brendan. We haven't came up with one.
Yeah.
We'll have to think about that. You know, because, Bobby, we haven't had anybody ask for a nickname recently, which is good.
We have had one a few weeks ago, but he asked the week before I was in the medical tent.
Who was the poor kid?
That was Tyson Moss.
Oh, Tyson. We'll come up with something for him. He probably's earned one. Speaking of Tyson, he's going to split out wide there.
What a segue.
That's exactly right. Option this time goes out to D3, D Eidelman. Again, D nicknamed himself. I don't know how you do that on our broadcast, but he did.
So I did find out he actually did not. That nickname actually came from Spencer Clinton.
Okay.
To D Eidelman. So I'll let him have it.
Okay, we'll count that one. That just means that Spencer's going to be begging for somebody to get rid of the polecat on him then, if that's the case.
It's going to be a 1st and goal from, about the 7, I believe?
Yeah,
or 8?
Looks that way.
Maybe the 8.
And again, you know, this is when, you know, so Dax has not had a lot of snaps with that first-team offense. So, you know, you almost have to play him a couple series here in the second half, let him continue to get a couple snaps. Again, he's been very effective, but you got to think he really hasn't played that much this year on the high school team. So 2nd goal for the Wolves. Okay, so what's the play called, gentlemen?
Off tackle, strong side.
Off tackle, who's getting the ball?
30.
Okay, here it is, wishbone. Here we go, boys. Ooh, little pass attempt.
Wide open.
Oh, and
Tyson
just
Moss.
like that, Tyson Moss with the touchdown catch.
The pass is caught and complete in the end zone for the touchdown.
Again, Dax has looked good throwing the ball. Last week I was really impressed with him putting the ball in the air. Again, this week he's done a pretty good job throwing the ball. Very effective when he is throwing.
That's 2 to Tyson on this drive.
Even when he's missed like that one in the end zone before the halftime, it was a very very accurate throw that just wasn't completed.
Yeah, defender made a good play, or that would have been a completion for a touchdown.
I would be willing to say that his only mistake on the night thus far is the one bad pitch.
Sure.
That the ball got away.
Yeah, gotcha. So 6:59 to go. Wolves 6:59 to go in the 3rd quarter. Here's Pullen's extra point attempt, and it is good. So now 42-7, Wolves leading. So I will bet you we start seeing the wholesale substitutions at this point.
I would imagine we'll start seeing some,
You might get
second
one more
string
series with Dax just because we're still trying to kind of get him up to speed. But I bet you he's done. So I bet you we got some gauge coming at this point.
I would imagine they probably don't see him again just because injury has already kind of hit.
It's already hit the quarterback one time, right?
It's already hit this team a little bit, in the preseason and in the season. So I would definitively.
Speaking of that, we talked about preseason. The gentleman we would be referring to is Ethan May. Now, my understanding is Ethan may actually be cleared at some point. I don't know if he's going to come back to football or wait for wrestling.
Wrestling is his deal, so
sure.
I would imagine he's probably looking at wrestling this year, but and you don't want to risk that in your senior year. So I'll be anxious to see if he does elect to come back.
But
I would love to see him on the field, but if I'm making that decision, I'm going to lean towards the just
completely
understand. So
Ethan with the only touchdown against Marlowe early in the scrimmage season before he got hurt.
Yeah.
Again, nice long 30-yard touchdown run, which we kind of all got excited about what his potential was after that. Little did we know he was going to get hurt.
Yeah. So we get ready for the ACT Roofing kickoff.
Deep high kick's going to be fielded about the 22-yard line. He's at the 25. He's at the 30. Going to get hit and brought out of bounds about the 33-yard line. Again, was that Wyatt Fielding in on that one?
Wyatt Fielding on that tackle. Yeah.
He must have got those long arms out after him then, huh?
Yeah. One of the things he does is he stays in his lane the whole way down the field, and he'll just be standing out there sometimes just
waiting.
Yeah.
And sometimes it works.
Yeah. Paid off that time.
So Atoka will take over here.
I don't see wholesale changes, but I see a few new people out there.
I see a few new people out there, a few younger guys, but for the
got Brendan Pearson, linebacker, and
got little Logan Landon Gibson 32 out at D tackle. The
Ricky
freshman.
Ivy at linebacker.
Ivy, it looks like back at linebacker.
Penalty flag on the play.
I think that's going to be a false start.
Yep.
False start against the Wampus.
Brad, I know you mentioned, everybody needs to get out. Actually, both of you, I think, have mentioned it. Everybody needs to get out and go check out the Buku Carnival tomorrow. There'll be a bunch of groups out there working for fundraisers. One of those being Davis Elementary. Some of those teachers will be out there working a booth out there, so go check them out.
Do we know what their booth is going to be?
I'm not sure, but if you're in town, go check it out. Go to the parade, go to the carnival, and support all the groups that are going to be out there working hard to try to raise money.
I just want to go out there and get the food, man. Hit the food trucks, play some carnival games. Nice run that time by Atoka. It's going to get down to about the 38-yard line.
Tackle made by Knapp, I believe.
It's going to bring up probably about a 2nd and 5. So what do you guys think about the OU football game this weekend? We haven't talked about OU recently. OU UCF.
It is UCF. It's a little bit of a grudge game for Dylan Gabriel going into this weekend. So he gets to play against his old team. But, really it's kind of a weird deal that you cannot win at OU unless your name starts with a B.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
You're probably right. Played a little bit better that time. Ty Barnett out in coverage there. The outside linebacker really, he got out in the flat there, did a good job kind of finding his zone, covered his man as they went through the zone. Incomplete pass is going to bring up a 3rd and short now, or 3rd and 5, and I guess 3rd and medium.
So I was just informed the elementary booth at the carnival is a dunk tank.
Okay.
So I'm not sure who's going to be on it. But all you kids out there, depending on who's going to be on that, you might
want to go dunk them.
You might want to go spend some dollars to dunk them.
So I only wish so. I did an event last Sunday, and it seemed like it was about 50 degrees, and it had a dunk tank. And I'll tell you what, the young man that got in that thing, he was not very excited anytime anyone dunked him.
Right.
So tomorrow the weather's going to be a little bit nicer. So direct snap to the Wildcat there to number 8. Good job. Nice run this time by 8. It's going to get over into the Davis side of the field. Get brought down at about the 34-yard line.
Number 8, Mike Shields, tackled down near the 35-yard line. And that's going to be enough for a Wampus Cat first down.
So another run there by number 8. You know, I'm a little surprised they haven't featured him a little bit more than they have. He's looked good when he's got the ball.
So a little update on the Kingston-Holdenville game. They're in the third quarter, 4:44 to go. Holdenville has the ball on the Kingston 25-yard line, and they're down 27-14. So
I am being told Miss Webb, elementary principal, will be on the dunk tank.
Cool. Does that mean she's working it or she's going to be in it? Because there's a big difference.
I believe she will be available to be dunked.
Big difference there. When they say, hey, you want to work the dunk tank, that's different than are you going to be in the dunk tank?
That may be what she thought she was agreeing to.
Yeah. I've agreed to work the dunk tank before to find out, hey, by the way, you're going to be in it.
Yeah.
Big difference. So again, second down now and about 6 here from the 31-yard line. Or actually, yeah, 31 is correct. So when we talked about, you know, it's 42-7, we talked about we want to stay in that 28-point lead regardless of what happens this evening. Again, we want to get the maximum amount of points we can for a district opponent. Yeah, there's a false start that time by the offense. Going to go back 5 yards.
False start against the Wampus Cats.
And again, we're going to need a little help too. We need Atoka to get beat here, and obviously they're not Kingston to get beat. I'm sorry, I said Atoka. We're beating Atoka. Yes, we'll take that one too. But
second and 12.
Hey, played that. There we go. There's that kid. He's been a kind of a thorn in our side there. And again, that played that really well that time by 14, Tyson Moss there. It's going to be a loss of down.
Hey, update in Holdenville. They just scored, lining up to go for the extra point, but bringing it to 20-27.
They typically always go for 2. So
yeah.
I
will bet this is going to be a 2, yeah.
I would be anxious to see.
Boy, that poor kid that's had such a good game for Atoka, he is down on the field, so it looks like he might.
Cramps.
Yeah, it could be.
He's been a workhorse for him.
So it looks like that 2-point conversion was no good.
So Kingston leading 27-20, 3:41 to go in the third quarter for them. Here at our game here, it is 42-7 with 3:38 to go in the third quarter. So again, these games are just kind of basically almost at the exact same point in each game. So we should know before the end of this broadcast, we should know fairly close where they're both going to end up
I think pretty
after
well,
this game.
You know, if Holdenville is able to pull out the win there at home against Kingston, and of course we will, you know, finish this game in a lead, we will be the district champs. I believe
as long as we win out.
That is correct. You know, with 1 more week 2 weeks to go. No, 1 more week to go.
1 week to go.
2 weeks to
go.
Colgate. We're home against Colgate, and then we travel to Tennessee and go for
that's exactly right.
Thank
yes,
you.
sir.
Okay, so 2 weeks ago, we would have to win out, and of course, we would finish district champs. If for some reason Holdenville doesn't pull off the win at home tonight, and Kingston does go through and get that game, and they
wins out,
and then we also went out, it would be Kingston first, Davis second. So, you know, either way, I believe we start the playoff at home. You know, so but now the other district, that could be a thing. You know, so does it looks like Lindsay maybe in that 3 spot.
Currently, and this was a big game in determining that tonight, Lindsay and Community Christian. Because we were talking about if Community Christian can kind of sneak in, and I think this might be the death blow for them. They're getting beat right now, 22-10. So looks like Lindsay right now that district stands Washington, Purcell, then Lindsay. So if the playoffs started today in the positioning we're in. Ooh, long pass that time. Nice catch by the receiver. He went up and high-pointed the ball over the defensive back. Comes down to about the 5-yard line. So, but again, right now, if the playoff started, Davis would be playing Lindsay at home, first round, and if all of the higher-seeded teams won, it would probably be, as it currently stands, it would be Chandler on the road in round 2.
And their quarterback took a hard hit He delivered
He
a
did.
good ball downfield, good throw, good
He's
catch.
a tough kid. He's been hit a bunch this game.
Yeah, he has.
Again, he's just kind of toughed it out.
So I'd like to see some of those young guys on defense really step up here and make a play.
Quick pitch out on the edge there. And again, Tyson Moss hitting the tackle. Tyson
Moss.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I think you just said that, didn't you?
I did, but it's okay. There's an echo for a minute. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's going to bring a loss of one. Is going to bring up a second down and goal. Again, ball at the 8-yard line. So Atoka trying to add to that 7-point score on their side of the scoreboard.
So I'm trying to watch. Okay, it looks like they're going to make him re-kick. It looked like it was an onside kick.
Jump ball in the corner and touchdown.
Ooh, nice play that time.
Oh, there is a flag down.
I think he pushed off.
There is a penalty flag.
'Cause he got real open all of a sudden. So I think it's going to be on the offense. I don't know. I mean, it could be on the defense, but I'm almost positive it's going to be offensive pass interference. Let's see what we get here.
Hey, Michael Irvin made it famous.
He did make famous.
I mean,
we almost had it made famous against us in that Kingston game.
Yes, we
where
did.
a kid literally got pushed down and no pass interference was called.
Yeah.
At the end of the game when it was important to make the
they're
correct
waving it
call.
off.
No penalty.
So right there.
There it is. Touchdown one way or the
still
other.
haven't got a call.
Hey, there we go. I don't think we can get a pass interference call this season, apparently.
Well, not on offensive.
Not on offense, yeah.
Yeah, not an offensive pass interference against our defense. Because that's happened
We've had a few of those.
consistently and regularly.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's a hard call to make if you're not just standing there watching, zoned in on it.
Hey, I'll be honest with you too. I can live with one when we're leading 42-13, more so than we were leading by 2, and suddenly we were trailing because of a lack of a call.
Yeah, and I think that was part of that conversation down there between the referees.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
2 minutes and 18 seconds left in the
So
third
2:18 to go in the third quarter. Davis now leading 42-14 after the successful extra point attempt.
I'll tell you what, that third quarter in Holdenville is going slow because
it is taking a while.
There's lots of laundry on the field almost every play.
Well, we talked about it when we played Kingston. We talked about how they had a lot of penalty calls going into that game. There were not a lot in the game against Davis, nor was Davis called for very many penalties in that game. But again, both teams have had a lot of penalty calls on them this year.
There you go.
So here we go. 2:18 to go in the third quarter. Wolves will receive this kick.
We just had a legend from Atoka walk into the booth. The man, the myth, William Bray is
William
here.
Bray.
There you go.
Oh.
Shout out to him for helping us out with our technical difficulties to start the game. So
That's exactly right. He's the most important guy here then, if that's
he
the
was.
case, right? So Dakota Carter back deep to field this kick. Dakota's had a good game. You know, special team-wise, the Wolves have looked good other than the penalty. So let's see if we can cut back on the penalty. Again, I don't anticipate them kicking to him, and they're not going to. They're going to kick it along the end zone or along the sideline there. It's fielded by number 2, Seth Knapp. He's going to be brought down after a short gain. Again, they stayed away from Dakota Carter that time.
And here's the wholesale change in personnel we were expecting.
Yep, so here comes a whole new offense. Not a whole new. We see a couple kids out there, but most of them are different. So Gage Kopenberger, now the new quarterback for the Wolves. He's going to be joined in the backfield. Let me see if I can get some numbers here. So Eidelman is back there.
I think I know the guy at the back.
Yeah, you know Maverick Alexander. He looks like he's ready to get this ball to, and he does. Look at that. Right on key.
Yeah.
Handoff goes to the running back. Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up second out.
He is not deceivingly fast.
He's not. He's deceived. That's sad that you're saying that. But that's okay.
He knows that. He and I give each other a lot of heck. So
Yeah. So the pride of Bobby Alexander and Holly Alexander themselves out there. So Eidelman's going to go into motion to the far side. Gage is going to be in the shotgun formation. Handoff is going to go to Maverick Alexander. And again, pick up a couple yards there.
Handoff goes to the running back once again. Gain of 3 on the play.
A bunch of new kids up front out there as well. So let me see if I can get some numbers here, and I'll talk about some of the other kids out there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 3 here.
See, 68, I believe, is Chandler McGahey.
68 is actually Peyton Thomas. Yep.
Sorry about that, Peyton.
It's all right. So let's see. I see this being a Kopenberger keep right about now. Let's see what we get. Little option out on the edge, or it's going to be a Kopenberger keep just like that. I hate calling the play before it happens, right?
Oh, they threw a flag.
Late flag too. Nice pickup that time by Gage.
Tackle near the 40, and we also have
It's going to get down to about the 40-yard line, but there is a penalty at the end here. Let's see what we got. So also out there for the Wolves, we've got, so we'll see if we can't pick up a few of these guys. I see Jeremiah Jones, number 80 out there. Also see, let's see if I can get some others. 53 for the Wolves, which is Ty Hillis. Got a face mask at the end here. He's going to mark off some additional yardage. So Hillis out there. Also number 60 for the Wolves, which is Jordan Luker. If you catch any other names or numbers for me, just let me know if you see them.
See who that is on
I think
this side.
55, I believe, which I believe is Colton Horton. Let's see, it is. The opposite tackle. Eidelman's going to get the carry there. He's going to pick up a first down. A good, nice run that time by D3.
And the ball carrier is tackled near the 15-yard line. That's going to be another first down for the Wolves.
So 20 seconds to go before the start of the fourth quarter, and I think the Wolves are just going to let this thing roll into a fourth here if they can. I'm trying to see the play clock. Play clock looks like they're going to have to get a play. Nope, it's about even. So I think we're going to let this kind of run out here, and we'll go into the fourth quarter leading 42-14.
And that's going to take us to
So with that, we'll take a quick break here. Again, Wolves leading. You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. Brad Bentley, Bobby Alexander, and Chad Fielding will be back.
14.
Sooner Pharmacy provides a variety of healthcare services. We accept e-prescriptions and we also offer delivery services. Sooner Pharmacy is handicap accessible. Sooner Pharmacy is located at 705 East Main Street inside Sooner Foods.
So again, raise four fingers up. It's the start of the fourth quarter. Wolves leading 42-14. Last 12 minutes of this game. Wolves threatening again at the 15-yard line in the 7-7-7 zip line red zone. Again, bunch of new kids out there for the Wolves. Kopenberger in at quarterback.
Number 27.
You know, so I looked 27 up. I don't know who he is because his number is not in my program.
And the ball carrier is tackled near the
So I was trying to think who 27 might be. That might be a freshman that now has that uniform.
Well, I'm trying to think, like, because stature-wise, I was trying to figure out who that may be.
The only one I thought of is it might be Jackson Wright, but
I think he's actually a little bit, well, I don't know.
I don't know either, but that's who I thought it might be.
He could be right there about the same size as Mav, but I'm not real sure. So if you're at home and you know who that is, send us a text or message and let us know.
If I had to guess, that's who I am betting it is, just from his stature. But
I see Montana Wriggle on the field now.
So 1st and goal for the Wolves here. Wishbone look this time. They're going to go back under center. Quarterback's going to keep it, and he's going to get in the end zone. So Gage there getting a touchdown for the Wolves. Wolves now leading 48-14 with the extra point attempt to come here.
I just got that text that, yes, you are correct. That is Jackson
Wright,
number
there we
27.
go.
So
I've seen those kids a few times. You know, having a freshman, I've got to witness them a couple times over the years. So again, if you didn't hear us earlier, first game this year, where a majority of the freshmen got to suit up with the high school. So you'll see several ninth graders tonight for the first time this season. Extra point attempt is no good. So again, 48-14, Wolves now lead. 11:28 to go in the ball game.
Quick update on the Holdenville-Kingston game. Kingston has scored. They're up 34-20 with 37 seconds to go in the third quarter.
I don't even want to give those updates. I just want to give the ones
hey,
that Holdenville scores.
I'll let you guys in on a secret. You don't have to.
Well,
there you go.
Well, we know a lot of people are interested in it.
Sure.
It's a big part of Davis tonight because
absolutely.
That determines kind of where we're going to finish off in the standings. So.
Well, I mean, guys, it doesn't matter who we get in the first round. I mean, it ultimately depends on how we're playing going into the playoffs and how we do in the playoffs. Again, I think we would like to go as far as we can, and it really doesn't matter who's in front of us. We got to play well to have that happen.
I was talking to one of the coaches today, and no matter where we finish, whether you end up matching up with Chandler in that second round or Jones in that second round, man, that.
Either way, it's gonna be tough sledding.
One at home, one on the road.
Sure.
So, that either way, that they're going to be almost the same exact team, same kind of physicality, same quality of team, same caliber, however you want to say it. So,
and I don't know you Davis fans out there. I don't know if you remember, we had a pretty good series in the playoffs with Jones there for a couple years in a row, where the game came down to the last possession. Able to come up victorious one year. I think they beat us one year in the playoffs. I really don't remember, but I do remember the victorious ones. That's the only one that sticks out to me is that one, because they had a receiver that was celebrating on the sideline, and then we went down and won. So that one kind of sticks out a little bit for me.
There's Levi pulling with the ACT Roofing kickoff.
Media zone.
Media zone, Levi.
Media zone, Levi. You know, we haven't said that near enough, so let's talk about the media kids tonight. We haven't done that yet.
Tonight, out on the field, Xavier Cox, Aiden Levernotch, and Hunter Beal out there working on the field for us. Nate Pullen, cousin to Levi Pullen, the kicker,
there you go,
is up here in the booth with us. He was the one giving that commentating phenomenal job earlier tonight.
Yeah, he was a real wordsmith.
And one I can't speak highly of enough is running the camera. She's doing a phenomenal job tonight, is Nasiah Watkins. She's doing a great job. She always does. So it's good to have her up here running the camera.
And she's so talkative.
Yeah, I don't know that she's said one word on any trip yet.
Yeah.
Total combined.
Good job, Nasiah. There you go. Did you hear it? She said one. We heard it.
Okay, that's great. No, she's actually, it's really – Mr. Morse last year talked about how she would break out in class in just random dancing. And I was like, no way. So I've still yet to see that.
You haven't seen the random dancing yet?
I have not.
Maybe we will see it before tonight's over then. That's what I'm hoping for. And she just gave you the side eye.
Yeah,
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. But it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
So 48-14, 11-11 to go. Atoka back out on the field on offense. They're going to start at their own 25-yard line. Bunch of new kids out there on defense for the Wolves. So we talked about Logan Gibson now in at nose guard out there. I see him just because he is so much taller than everybody else out there. Pretty good job of pushing the pile there. Tackles made, let's see who that was. That was 52, which.
Brendan Pierce.
You know, Brendan's played good this year. You know, every single time I forget who that is at 52. Though. One of these days, Brendan, I'm going to remember it's you, man.
And he's played well
all season.
We've heard about him almost every game.
Yeah.
Even in those big tight games, they've felt comfortable enough to throw him out there, and I think he's done really well.
Again, Pierce, another extended Digby member of the family, so playing in front of his crew up there.
Suite tonight.
And his brother, I saw him up there also.
See his brother Jordan up there.
Handoff goes to the fullback that time. Going to be brought down by number 81 for the Wolves. 81, Rylan Gomez.
44, Tegan Richardson. Gain of 4 on the play brings up 3rd down.
Let's see who else we've got in there right now. We've got 64 for the Wolves, who is Dallas Gonzalez.
Got Colton Horton, number 55, in at nose guard now.
19, Braxton Griffin out at corner.
53, I believe, is Ty Hillis.
Ty Hillis out there at D tackle. Number 60, Jordan Luker, I believe, on the opposite side at tackle. Wolves in that 3-5 look, or Okie 5-3 if you prefer.
Depending on what you
want to call it. 4th down, about a 4th and 2.
4th and about 2, yeah.
4th down.
Again, Atoka is going to keep the offense on the field here. They're going to go for it again on 4th down here. This will be their 4th going for it on 4th down in this game. They've been successful 1 for 3 currently. So.
Well, and you know, for the young guys on the field on defense right now, I'd like to see them make the stop.
So a lot of young kids are going to be getting an opportunity here to play a big down. Goes to the fullback. Fullback's able to kind of fight forward, pick up that 1st down. Nice run by the fullback there for Atoka.
Number 44, Tegan Richardson on the play.
Hey, kudos to them, because when you're 2 for 4 on 4th down, that's not a bad night.
Hey, we'll take a lot of teams will take 500 any day of the week, man.
Yep.
So Atoka now with the 1st down at their own 38-yard line. Let's see if I have any other district scores here for us real quick. So, hey, big score here, big game that we were talking about earlier. Millwood now leads OCS. So, Millwood, number 2, Millwood, number 8, OCS, 22-20, Millwood now leading. OCS has led most of that game, so that's a heck of a game. I know they're not in our district, but that score jumped out at me.
Well, I mean, it's, it is a 2A game, which maybe we'll see one of those teams down the road.
So, big game in the district that we're going to be matched up against in the playoffs. Washington leading at Purcell. Again, Purcell, that's 1-2 in that district right now, 40-0. So it's been all Washington. So this is one that we'll be seeing both of these teams over the next 2 weeks.
Goodness.
So I did not see what happened.
Colton Horton and Brendan Pierce.
They just
what a stop.
That running back met a brick wall.
They just killed a man, is what you're saying?
That poor guy, he had a full head of steam and ran into a brick wall. Of those two.
And there was no, I mean, they took him backwards.
Yep.
So Tishmingo Colgate, Tishmingo comes up with the victory, 20-14. That is a final. So
the 2 teams we have yet to play.
Yep, that's exactly right. So back-to-back weeks, Colgate next week, and then we end with Tishmingo. Fullbacks can get it again. Played well up front that time again.
Brendan Pierce and
Brendan Pierce.
The Luscious Locks. 38.
Montana Riggle.
Yeah.
Now he's an artificial luscious.
Yeah.
Levi, don't take offense to that. He's no Levi yet. He's working on it.
Yeah, he is trying to get to that point.
He's working his way towards that at some point. He'd have to get it permed or something to really get, we need something out there. He's gonna have to get some more body to it for that to happen.
Atoka looking to go for their 5th fourth
Another
down.
fourth down. This is maybe fourth and about a half a yard. Looking to get the ball. Oh, man, yep. Pierce again.
Yeah.
That's going to stop him again on fourth down. So Wolves will take over.
Number 10, Ezekiel Brooks, tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Pierce has had a good second half. He's played well.
For the Wampus Cats.
Looks like the referees are electing to continue the clock.
Hey, there we go. And we appreciate that. So I think we've now reached the let's not score point in the game, right?
Yeah, which I know, there was a point last week. We're stopping the clock now.
So Holdenville is threatening in their game. Looks like they're on about the 10, maybe 15-yard line of Kingston.
About 8 minutes left in that ball game.
Yeah.
So time's starting to be a factor in that game. Definitely would love to see Holdenville pull that out.
And I don't think Holdenville throws the ball well enough to, they're going to have to run the ball, and that does not play in their favor to score twice.
But, if you've been running it all night and you were to sneak a pass or two in.
It works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, in watching a little bit of it, I have seen him do a few little bootleg kind of check down plays, but not a pass over,
no, all in all,
4 or 5 yards. So.
Well, I remember when we played him, they weren't very accurate throwing the ball.
Yeah.
But you are right. You run. Sometimes that pass, kind of like the Sulphur guy told me, when we played Sulphur this year, he said, well, you guys just ran the ball on us, and then you did what you always do, which is throw a touchdown pass when you needed to.
Right. And kick a field goal when you needed to.
And kick a field goal. Well, that doesn't happen that often. The other one maybe more. I'd be curious if we have ever beat Sulphur via a field goal before, because I'll bet the answer is no.
I would concur.
Handoff up the middle this time for the Wolves.
And the handoff goes to the running back.
I see number 59 also out there now. Jet Jennings also playing there up front. So it looks like this one's going to go down in the win column for the Wolves. So what are you guys looking forward to in the last 2 weeks of the season? Anything you want to see? Anything you want to see improvement towards?
I do want to see, like we said, that second quarter with the starters. We had some mental mistakes, a lot of penalties, sloppy plays, that kind of thing. However you want to put that. And just like that, Holdenville scores with just under 8 minutes to go.
So Jackson right in on that carry, the freshman. Also, I see 21 Ethan Rushing also out there, another freshman out there getting some playing time today.
He's a big freshman, too.
He is 6'2", 6'3". I don't know how big he is. He's a big old kid, though.
Yeah. Big size kid, but
and he's not super skinny. He's a kid. He's well built for his age. So he's going to take it out on the edge. He's at the 20. Are they going to be able to get him again?
Oh, nice.
Copenberger gets in the quarterback, or
Touchdown.
Quarterback gets in the end zone. Nice.
The
They're going to mark him down at the 1 foot line. So I think Chad's over here dancing. I don't know if he's just dancing for us or if that meant Holdenville scored and got a 2-point conversion. So we're about to see.
That's exactly what that meant.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So did they mark that a touchdown? Because I thought they were marking it down.
I think they're marking at the 1 foot line. So it looks like where they got the ball spotted right now.
Well, you had one official signal touchdown, but I guess the one that was on this sideline.
Now they're bringing the offense back on the field.
Okay. You don't see that often. One official overruled the other official.
Okay.
We've got a timeout by the Wolves, so with that, we will also take a quick timeout. You're listening to the Ground and Pound Wishbone Show. We'll be back. So Wolves at the 1 foot line here, and again we're watching that Holdenville Kingston game. Now 34-28 with 7 minutes to go. So Kingston leading by 6. Looks like I think we just went we jumped there. It's gonna move it back. Ball was at the 1 foot line, so.
So I'm trying to watch the
false start.
That clock down there is not working, so I'm trying to watch this clock down here.
So 5-yard penalty is going to move us back to the right at the 5-yard line now. So it was at the 1 foot line. You know, so I think we've got I think the points got to come off the board too. I think we're still showing that we scored there, but. We got another flag. Let's see what this one is.
Penalty flag on the plate.
I don't know what I think they're calling something on the Atoka coaches because they were pointing at the sideline. I don't know what exactly they're calling here. Let's see what we got here.
That's that same.
They called it on the defense, so
yeah, that's the same.
Same. You're getting handcuffed view, right?
Yeah,
that's
I don't know what that is,
you're getting handcuffed a penalty. I'm gonna have to look that one up because I do not know what that penalty is. So the ball's gonna be moved up to the 3. It'll be 1st and goal at the 3 for the Wolves. Again, Maverick Alexander, Ethan Rushing, and Jackson Wright in the backfield. Handoff goes to Wright. He's going to be stopped short of the 1st down. He's going to get to about the 2-yard line. (17) is going to run that play on. 17 for the Wolves is Jacob Luker. So, wishbone look. Gage Cooper. Oh, ball's on the ground. Handoff went to Ethan Rushing. Don't know where but handoff wasn't completed. Ball's on the ground. So ball's going to bring up a 3rd and goal at the 8 now.
Oh,
So we're watching the other game while we watch this game also. So I think
touchdown!
I think Holdenville just scored a touchdown on an interception.
Yeah, they got a pick six and ran it back.
So we're going to see what's going to happen. At the very least, it's going to be a tie score. So Kopenberger is looking to throw the ball. He throws the option out on the edge to number 27 for the Wolves. 27, which I believe is Jackson Wright.
Yep.
So again, I got to get used to these numbers. So they have not changed the scoreboard yet on the Holdenville game.
It looks like they're having a discussion about it, but
it was an ill-advised throw by
it was Kingston threw an interception there. So even if they don't score, they're going to have the ball in pretty good field position.
Yeah.
So Wolves are trying to let this. It's 4th and 7. They're going to have time to get one play off here. Again, about 48 seconds to go in this ball game. Handoff goes up the middle. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line, so it's going to be Atoka will take over.
Wampus Cat defense stops on 4th down. That'll be a turnover on down.
So turnover on down by the Wolves.
29 seconds to go in the game.
48-14 looks like it's going to be the final score in our game. We're watching the Holdenville game at the same time here. Still 34-28. It looks like the officials are still meeting. I don't think they're going to give him the touchdown. I think they're going to say he went out of bounds.
But it looks like Holdenville will have the ball on Kingston's 25.
I don't think they're giving the ball to Holdenville. I think they're saying the quarterback was out of bounds.
Yeah,
and they got to give the ball back to Kingston.
Very possible. So it looks like the Kingston offense is going back out on the field. So Kingston is going to keep the ball. Just like that, the Davis game is over, 48-14. So,
ladies and gentlemen, I know we are, we're done. We're out of here. But, if you care about Davis football, you can jump on and check out the end of that Kingston-Holdenville game on Facebook.
Or go to Kingston's school page, and they have a live stream link.
You go check that out because that's going to be an important game as we get ready to look to these playoffs in just a couple of weeks. Speaking of next week, we're going to be back at home. It's going to be the first time I've been at a home game since October the 7th because I was out of the medical tent.
Medical tent.
It'll be senior night, too.
It'll be senior night, so come out and join us live. If you're not able to make it out, we'll be broadcasting it live for you. So we'll see you guys in just a couple weeks.
All righty, we'll talk to you guys soon.